I think especially right now in the studio for Alex and I, we're kind of starting to embark on maybe a new method of making in terms of the performative works, and that we find ourselves like inventing new systems or like taking the language of something that we know exists in the world, and direct referencing. We're thinking about building these larger, kind of more complex rigs for filming and for shooting video. And so we know these things exist in the film world, right? And so we're like taking that idea of like a rolling dolly for a camera, and we're kind of making our own weird half-assed hodgepodge version of that to get this shot that is of of that nature, but potentially much different, or like a sculptural version of that, to do something that we have our eyes our sights set on. And so I think that that resourcefulness comes through in that way. And I think that again, I think it goes back to creative problem solving too, that we are just um, I feel like we're both lucky enough also that we've been able to gain a lot of skills over the years, and um, a lot of material knowledge, and so we can kind of dig deep in that bag of tricks for a particular thing, a particular harebrained idea that might pop into our heads, in the same way that Wile E. Coyote might build a crazy refrigerator ski jump thing.
Yeah, and I also think like because our work, um, in some ways, is really responsive to the moment or to the place that we're in. Um, it it becomes about working with what's at hand, just because it is responsive, either site specifically or in a maybe even like a little bit broader than just a specific site, but like a contextually specific. And so I think that as like a conceptual linkage between where we are and what we're doing, that it's kind of like, we try to engage more readily with what is at hand, as opposed to like bringing in a bunch of stuff that maybe feels a little bit alien to like the space that we're in or that we're trying to engage with.